Hello out there, we're on the air, here at St. George's on the Hill Cemetery in Etobicoke, Ontario. On today's Hockey Heroes of History, we have two-time Stanley Cup champion, Reg Hamilton. Let's go. And here we are, two-time Stanley Cup champion, Reg Hamilton, laid to rest here at his family plot with his wife Audrey and her parents. From here in Toronto, Reginald James Hamilton began playing junior with the Toronto Marlboros of the Ontario Hockey Association in 1931. He would begin his NHL career in 1935 at the age of 21 and would play for his hometown Toronto Maple Leafs. A defenseman, Hamilton is usually overlooked, having played alongside some of the legends of the 1940s, such as Teeter Kennedy and Red Horner, and alongside Sil Apps and Turk Broda, whom we have previously visited on this channel. But he was durable, usually playing all 50 games of the season during his 10-year career with the Leafs. Hamilton made his first appearance in the Stanley Cup Finals in 1942. The Leafs were down 0-3 in the series against the Detroit Red Wings. And in a feat that hasn't been repeated in the finals since, the Leafs miraculously pulled off the reverse sweep comeback to win in Game 7 and the 1942 Stanley Cup, Hamilton's first. Hamilton and the Leafs would return to the Stanley Cup Finals 3 years later in 1945 to face, once again, the Detroit Red Wings. But this time, the Leafs were up 3-0 before Detroit tied the series. The Red Wings almost had their vengeance until the Leafs won in Game 7 and Hamilton's second Stanley Cup. After the 1945 Stanley Cup, Hamilton was traded to the Chicago Blackhawks, where he would spend his final 2 seasons in the NHL before retiring, having played a total of 425 games. Hamilton decided to become a player coach for the Kansas City Plow-Moors of the United States Hockey League, a minor pro league that existed from 1945 to 51. And in his first season in Kansas City, would win the league championship, and he would remain in Kansas City for the next 3 seasons before departing in 1949. Hamilton decided to return home and coached his old junior team, the Toronto Marlboros, in 1951 for 2 more seasons, before he retired from hockey. Hamilton passed away in 1991 at the age of 77. You might have noticed on their stone that Hamilton's wife Audrey lived to be 100 years old. And on her 100th birthday in April of 2016, the Toronto Maple Leafs sent their mascot, Carlton the Bear, to Audrey's home and presented her with a jersey with the number 100, which I thought was incredible enough to mention. Though sadly, Audrey would reunite with her husband 5 months later. Two-time Stanley Cup champion, Reg Hamilton, here with his centenarian wife, Audrey. Today's hockey hero of history. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, hockey fans. If you liked the video, I would greatly appreciate if you liked and subscribed to help support the channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.